Silly me, right? Silly me. I had the microphone off. Didn't even turn it on. So again, welcome. This is the newscast. Even though you've seen the gamecast up there, I am working to make sure that I have my separate newscast set up, separate from the gamecast, separate from the podcast. So we have a podcast, newscast, gamecast. Let's go. So welcome to the channel, guys. And we're back at it again. And we are going to talk about some news today. And like I was saying earlier, when I had my mic off and no one can hear me, just one of my lips, I have to give a big shout out to PE and also the homie D Nice for keeping your boy updated with the latest. Oh, and Savala and 420 too. 420. How silly of me to not put my boy in this. So PE 420 D Nice. Thank you guys for showing the love, keeping your boy updated with the news. Man, when I get up in the morning, I hop up around maybe 5:45 or 6 o'clock, get up, do what I need to do, and then I have to get down to the train station, catch the train, and get down to DC, right? Got to go to work 4 days a week. That's where I'm set up at. So I appreciate you guys keeping me updated with the news. Now, you guys already seen the news, read the news, probably watch others talk about the news, but I have to talk about the news because I'm excited about some things. And the first piece here is Resident Evil Showcase. So they came out with the actual date, which you probably already know. Yes, you already know. October 20th. Man, I look forward to that date because I have a lot of love coming in because it's my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday. Yes. I'll be turning 21 on October 20th. So I will be officially legal this Thursday, October 20th. I can drink. I can go make out. I can go to strip clubs. Man, I could even get in casinos. Man, I can't wait to get to Vegas. But nonetheless, forget all that. Let's get right to the news here. Resident Evil 4 Showcase, October 20th. I will be here to stream that because I look forward to see what Resident Evil 4 has to offer us. I know it's going to be great anyway, right? We all know it's going to be good. We've all been looking forward to this. Well, I take that back. I've been looking forward to this. I don't know how you guys feel. And matter of fact, let me switch screens. I should always start off with the big screen anyway. And just for some reason, I can't blow this up. So there you go. The show will begin at 3 p.m. PDT, 6 p.m. EDT. So I'll definitely be home before that time. I don't plan on staying late at work. And hopefully I don't have to. And 11 p.m. BST. So what's going on for 20? Shout out. Much love to you. Man, I look forward to spending some time with you guys, on this, right? I always have to adjust something. It's always something with the stream, man. All right, there we go. So, yes. So we'll see what happens. So they did say they were going to show off some Resident Evil 4. I did watch the little trailer that you sent. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then some other stuff. So what else are they going to show off, right? Probably Reverse. I'm not too big on the Reverse piece of it, but I'm pretty sure there's gamers out there that's interested in Reverse. So we'll just look forward to that and see what they show. I am hoping they say, hey, here it is. Resident Evil 9. Right? PE, what's up, What's up, my guy? Welcome to the channel, man. It's always good to have you in the stream. Both of you guys. So This is awesome. And we are going to navigate back. And there's some other. Yes. This one here. Come on. I have brought this up. I'm pretty sure 420 may have brought this up or thought about it. Or maybe even PE had brought this up or thought about it, right? It never slipped my mind, right? With the acquisitions and with Game Pass, and again, it all falls back on big companies making tough decisions. Okay, we talked about this a lot. Companies make tough decisions. They have to cut somewhere, right? To achieve a certain goal, etc., etc. So there's no need to preach more about that. So the headlines: Microsoft has reportedly laid off around 1,000 employees, including staff, for its Xbox division. Guys, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Now, 420, I have not received the earnings report. I have not read this. I have not read this article. Okay? I didn't want to be spoiled. I wanted to see what was the reason behind this layoff. Now, when I first saw the headlines, it was like Microsoft reported laid off employees. I didn't read the whole thing. I'm like, but then when I saw the Xbox in the headline, I was like, oh, here we go. Insider. So, reports that the layoffs have been taking place across Microsoft's entire workforce. Companies do this. They do it. This is nothing new. Rather focusing on a single department. We all know this. Companies, they do stuff like this. The Thinker, what's up, man? He says, tired of all the Resident Evil. You haven't even played Resident Evil 2. The remake, man. Come on. How are you tired of Resident Evils? I even told you that I would give a Resident Evil to you. And so you can play it, man, so you can catch up. Walk with me, man. Talk to me, dude. You know you my boy. So I come on. Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remakes, let's go. Now, Callisto Protocol did not get delayed, but anyways, let me get back to the subject on hand. The Thinker, welcome to the show. If what you see on the screen right now is it's not really surprising to me, and I'm pretty sure you have your a position around this too. So again, let's start from the beginning. Microsoft has reportedly laid off around 1,000 employees, including staff working for its Xbox division. So according to the report, cuts have affected staff from the Xbox division, as well as those from the Microsoft Strategic Mission and Technology Organization. Now, 420, PE, did we not kind of get into that realm yesterday, right? We kind of talked about, again, companies making big decisions. Also, coming to the table to revisit and say, hey, what is going on? What is wrong here? Do we have the right people at the table? Are we making the right decisions here? Okay. Was it somebody came, into the boardroom and they wrote on the board, get out, and then it's told, hey, get out. Your services are no longer needed. Get out. You go. We didn't succeed here in this department. Guess what, player? Deuces. Get out. Okay. I don't know, right? I'm just making this stuff up as I go. But it's not surprising. It's also been revealed that Studio Alpha, which was created as a serious gaming initiative to make cloud-based war game simulations for military and commercial customers, is among the department being closed down entirely. Maybe I'm getting too overwhelmed of this stuff. Maybe I need to read more. Okay? Greg Chapman, who was principal architect at Studio Alpha, tweeted that he and his entire team had been let go. Dude, you and your whole team, deuces. Well, it's been an adventure. Chapman tweeted, hey, this is an opportunity for Sony. This is an opportunity for Sony. So he's like, hey, we got a spot over here for you. Let's go. Today, me and my entire team was laid off. 12 years at Microsoft and 25 in game development. Wait a minute. So you have, am I reading this correctly, guys? They had 25 games in development? Is that what this is saying? Today, me and my entire team were laid off. 12 years here at Microsoft and 25 in game. 25 years. So 12 years at Microsoft, and they spent 25 years in game development. I was getting ready to say, man, wait a minute. That's a lot of games. Details shortly once the shock wears off. Meanwhile, Casey Limson, who joined Microsoft as a software test engineer in 1980, and was most recently a group product program manager, revealed on Twitter that she was one of the employees who had been let go from the company. Well, who got two thumbs and just got laid off from Microsoft this morning? 2022 has been quite a year. Man, that sucks, man. So we're going to go to the chat. What is up? Again, shout out to 420. Shout out to PE. Thinker, I hope you're still here, man. Shout out to you. Devon, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Again, the Thinker says, tired of all these Resident Evils. Callisto Protocol and Dead Space remakes. Let's go. I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. But I still love my Resident Evils, right? It's a normality. Yes, it's a normality when companies lay off employees. They have to find ways to cut back, save money, et cetera, right? That's a normality, right? But when you're talking about your actual Xbox division, then that raises an alert, right? The antennas go up, Spider-Man's start swinging around. People start going bananas like, okay, man, what are we talking about here? And the fanboys are going to get in on it. Microsoft's mission engineer team, which studied space technology, has also reportedly, been affected, with employees being told in an email that the group would be deprioritizing work already underway, and that the team leaders would be working with staff who are part of the prioritization change to wrap up existing work and determine next step. In a statement to Insider, a Microsoft, you know what? There it is. Like all companies, we evaluate our business priorities on a regular basis and make structural changes. That's what they do. That's what companies do, right? So, 1,000, did they say over 1,000? It said around 1,000 employees. So around 1,000 employees lost their job at Microsoft. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. So what do you guys think about that, man? Excuse me, man. it's nothing new, as you said. 420, yeah, I think it's that quarter four shuffle. A lot of companies do for those numbers. Board members likes to see. Mostly, yes, we did talk about it. Yep, we did talk about it. Um, Mr. Gates said in Sith Lord voice, execute Order 66. This is going to be my laughing face from now on. He said, execute Order 66. And Jedi saw where it fell. Man, you silly for that one, man. Oh, goodness, man. Oh, my goodness. The problem would be if they had laid half of his core staff. Dude, I don't. That would be insane. Why? I mean, why would you do that? That would be crazy. Plus, the military just rejected their AR glasses for battle. Really? Oh, okay. So then they said, hey, okay, well, it doesn't like we're going to get anywhere with this. Then deuces. So what, they're going to go over to Facebook now? Or should I say Meta? The earnings report didn't sit well with Satya. So 420. When it comes to their earnings with Game Pass, what did that look like? Now, again, I haven't researched the earnings report. I was going to do that before coming on today, but it's getting late, so it's 7:00 Eastern Standard Time here. So did they share numbers around Game Pass? I'm pretty sure they did. The Alpha team failed team. I think it was. We're gonna move on, man. We're gonna move on. And yes, so right after the newscast, we're just gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna play a Plague Tale Requiem. We're gonna jump into the game cast and hop on that. So, what's next? What's next? The DualSense Edge controller global release date had finally came out. You guys probably already know about that. I think let me open it up here. I don't know if I'm going to be getting this anyway. So pre-order date is October 25th. And you'll also be able to pick up the replaceable stick modules day and date. Day and date. You see what they did there? You will also be able to pick up the replaceable stick modules day and date with the controller itself, which would set you back $19, $20 plus tax. And yeah, I don't think I'll be picking this up. I mean, there's no point in me picking it up. I mean, so if you guys are gonna get one, let me know how it feels, what you think, etc., etc. And we're gonna leave here. I think that is all. Oh, yes. Now, I am a Ghostbusters fan, and just thought I speak about this one as well. So, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed review. So, PSU gets out its PKE meter and readies the proton pack. Is it any good? That's what I'm looking for. So it does say here, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed PS5 review, family-friendly multiplayer horror is a treat. Look at my boys. They look crazy though, but yeah. Yeah. So, having previously tackled seemingly unstoppable killing machines, Jason Voorhees and Friday the 13th, The Game and the Predator, blah, 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 blah. Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed. Ghosts are vulnerable and sneaking, blah, 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 blah. So, is it good? It says it's a treat, but is it good? So, if it's good, yeah, that's not going to be my decision to pick the game up. I was going to get it anyway. So, the ghost job is to wreak havoc to the point that the area gets badly haunted and panics the local populace. To do this, ghosts can set up haunt objects to taunt the Ghostbusters, even possess them, throw ectoplasm about to slow them down, generally messing the place up. I mean, are you guys interested in Ghostbusters? Do you guys even care? Again, I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I know the Thinker may be a Ghostbusters fan, or that's probably too inferior to him, that type of game. Um, PE said that's dope. If I am being honest, shows revenues but not overhead or costs. Yes, Game Pass numbers, but the money they made, as I said before, isn't enough to develop on the scale they are trying for. Hey, 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 hey. And that's what I meant, just sitting back and watching, right? You have your box of popcorn, you have your ghetto juice, you sitting back, or whatever you drink, and you sitting back and you watching, right? And like we mentioned yesterday during the live stream, we have to sit back and wait till those numbers come out. So I guess the numbers are already out, and I didn't get a chance to see it. But thank you for sharing that, man. And that's what's gonna set investors off too. They're like, hey, you're not you're not bringing in what you projected, um, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. The numbers just don't work out. You can bring up a sheet, have your CFO and your people sit down and say, hey, here are the numbers, blah, 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 blah. Here's the projected numbers, blah, blah, blah. But you gotta make do with that, right? You gotta make do with that and make it happen. Sometimes it just don't work out the way you plan. And he says, I love the original. Yes. GB. You mean Game Pass? They will release the full annual report after they take their dividend. Made by Ilahanic, the team that brought Friday the 13th game. I like the last remaster of Ghostbusters, but Ilahanic's track record is so. Yeah, I've heard about him as well. I am gonna check out the game though, and just see what it's about, and I'll probably do a live stream anyway on it. But I think that is all the news that I wanted to talk about today. So just to do a recap, the Resident Evil Showcase, again, Thursday, October 20th. I turned 21 this Thursday. I am officially legal. Let's go. So we have that. Then we have the Microsoft laying off employees. So I wonder what social media is talking about, over the past, 10 hours or whatever the case may be about that. And are the fanboys, are they out? Are they outside? Are they outside on this? Is the Sony fanboys outside on this? Are the Xbox fanboys outside on this? To me, I think it would be pointless to even come at this because there's really nothing there to talk about. They just laid off some employees. I mean, and then one studio. All right, so money used now are basically investing for the future and not profit now. They bought established studios that were already doing projects. Yep, that is so true. So what's this story about here? A Plague Tale Requiem dev admits the door is never closed and we're going to follow up, but nothing is planned right now. Did somebody reach out and ask if they're going to do another one? Speaking during an interview with PlayStation Blog, a Plague Tale Requiem game director, Kevin Choteau, has revealed that there are no plans for a sequel to the game right now. Although hasn't completely ruled out. I mean, because if you got to think about it, right? I don't think the first game really did that well. It was accepted well, which somehow warranted, a sequel to the game. And trust me, I look forward to playing it here in a few minutes. But if this one does well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out and say, "Yeah, let's talk. Let's get to the table and let's talk. Should we do another one?" When asked if he considers the book closed, A Plague Tale's world, Chateau made it clear that things is certain yet, but did indicate it's down to Requiem's reception. There you go. It depends on how this game does. And that goes for any game. This makes sense, as the team admitted. This game was never planned until Asobo Studios saw the reception. Not a plague. Who wrote this? Come on, guys. You're making me look silly trying to read this. So there you go. So it depends on how this game does. I'm excited. I'm ready to play it. It says 48 gigabytes for this game. It's not. That's okay. All right. Whatever. And so let's go back to the chat. So what do you guys think about all the news that came out today? Is there something that you guys wanted to talk about that I didn't cover here in the newscast? Are you guys excited about Resident Evil Showcase? Are you excited about the Silent Hill? The Silent Hill is tomorrow. That transmission is tomorrow. So I will be here. God wills it. I will be here to live stream the Silent Hill transmission tomorrow. So please join your boy and hang out. I'm going to bring a few goodies down here for me to snack on while we take a look at that. So I am hoping for again, Silent Hill 2 remake. That's me. Hopefully they announce that. If not, we'll just go with whatever they got and move forward. Hopefully it's not something crazy, something that's not appealing and you're going to be like, come on guys. Come on. Then I'm going to have to throw up the mask. I'm going to have to do an intrusion to Konami and be like, I'm shutting you guys down. Shutting it down, right? PE says yes, but they're also putting in more to make it well polished, like Psychonaut 2 with support with money. The same goes for Starfield and Redfall. Is there anything else that you guys know? Any other news that's out there that's high up here that you guys would like to talk about or like to share with your boy? Please share, because we are going to take a brief intermission, okay? And then I am going to set up the game cast and get ready to live stream A Plague Tale Requiem. Yes. All right, so anything else, guys? Anything else? It is getting a little late over here, so I just want to make sure that we have some time. to play this game because I do have to go to work tomorrow, and I have to get up real early to go to work. But before they were multi-platform. Now just in one camp. I already cut a lot of costs with that. Those were moving forward previously without that blank check. Man, you guys are on your P's and Q's with this stuff, man. You guys have more knowledge around this stuff. Seem to have more knowledge around this stuff than me. So my kudos, hats off to you, man. I'm glad you guys are in the chat talking about this stuff, but we really definitely need to get on the next podcast again. I really want you guys on so that we can talk about this stuff, right? I think it's warrant that we do a podcast on it. So I'll reach out to you guys and let me know your availability, and so we can set it up. Thinker, if you want to join the podcast, let me know. Devon, if you're in the chat still, let me know. Again, we're gonna try to limit the number of people in the podcast. There will be a link in the chat to the podcast, and if you would like to join the podcast, just send us a request. We'll let you know so that you can come in and voice your opinions, give your thoughts around whatever the discussion is about. So that's what this whole podcast platform is going to be set up for. Not just for us to be talking about gaming, but to allow the gamers to come in and voice their opinions, right? You don't see a lot of that, really, right? Sometimes you may see a podcast with 3 or 4 people and you just want to sit and just watch and that's okay if you don't have to come in at all. But if you want to say your 2 cents, we are allowing that opportunity to allow you to come in and speak. Cool. So what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and cut the newscast short. I got to update this anyway. And we're going to take a brief intermission. I'll probably be back around 10-15 minutes, right? And just get everything set up, get the game ready to play, and we'll go from there, man. I'm excited. So, peace, love, guys. Game on. Until then, I'll see you on the Gamecast. Don't go too far.